This video presents a short guide to a new mod for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, which is called the Extended Trick System. It introduces a ton of new tricks to the game, and it also provides visual upgrades and other features to improve the gameplay. Right now we're in the skate shop. At the bottom right you can see the current version of the Extended Trick System mod and the level mod. The level mod adds to the levels Ulrich and Paris and all the levels from the THPS 1, 2 and 4 games. There's now an additional cassette menu where you can access any of those levels. Back to the skate shop, which looks a little bit different now. It's more colorful and all the textures have been replaced in higher quality, including every single deck of the pro skaters. That means 140 new decks in total. I also replaced most of the grip tapes and included some new ones. Also new is the option to view the gaps of a level. Just pause in-game, select View Gaps, and it will show you all the gaps of the level you are currently playing. This is only a display of the gaps though, and not a gap checklist, and this option is currently only available for the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 levels, not for the level mod. Furthermore, there are some changes to the physics. In contrast to THPS 2, which in my opinion has the best and most realistic physics of all the Tony Hawk games, the physics of this game don't feel very dynamic. It doesn't really matter whether you go down or up a slope, your speed always pretty much stays the same, and sometimes if you pay attention it just looks ridiculous. This has been changed with a nice side effect that you can now skate banks properly. Other modifications, you need to be more precise to hit rails, you have less hang time in air, are supposed to make the physics feel more realistic as well. That way the game becomes more challenging and more fun in my opinion. The original career mode is so easy, but now you actually have to try a bit to land certain gaps and combos. Moving on to the Extended Trick System. When you edit your tricks, you will notice that there are a few new air tricks. Some of these are just unused animations, others are completely new. You will also notice that some tricks at the bottom have a star behind their name. These tricks are in some way either flawed or dispensable. By flawed I mean that Neversoft messed up the animation or something else. The 360 hard flip is actually a laser flip. The ghetto bird looks like a forward flip. And the double hard flips, I'm actually not sure what trick that's supposed to be. Worst of all though are the normal hard flips. The board doesn't seem to flip at all and it looks more like a weird shove-it. I tried to replace most of these tricks with more accurate animations, and apart from those there are a few other completely new and custom-made tricks as well. New is also the display of the stands next to the trick. The original version, apart from the icon on the right, would display nollie and fakie with a plus like a separate trick, and it wouldn't display switch at all. With the mod at least all of the flip tricks will be named accurately. Even if you do a fakie backside big spin, it will correctly be displayed as a half cut big spin. So I just did a couple of big spins, but it's not listed in the trick menu. That is because most of the new tricks are not selectable, but part of the Extended Trick System. The Extended Trick System relies on the same hidden combo mechanism as the double kickflip or the kickflip indie. You perform a certain basic trick and immediately press another combination of buttons. Instead of a heel flip, you might then do a quadruple heel flip or a heel flip late flip. For almost every basic flip trick and for all this as well, there are different hidden combos. Late flips and late shoves always have the same buttons though. Press down and jump for a late flip, press up and jump for a late shove. These combos might seem a little too complicated, but there are two reasons for that. I believe the tricks shouldn't be too easy and I wanted to avoid button combinations conflicting each other. For example, if you have the varial kickflip at its default place down left, and you just have to press down for the late flip, you'd always do a varial kickflip late flip, because you're already pressing down when you do the trick. So it wouldn't even be possible to do a normal varial kickflip anymore. That's why I suggest you to keep most of the flip tricks in their default positions if you want to use the Extended Trick System. And that's about it. To use the mod you first need to install the level mod. Then just extract the files of the Extended Trick System mod where your Skate 3 exe is located. Download links are provided in the description below.